are you? And I'm so sorry. You don't sing Blink-182 in that kind of voice? Then unsubscribe right now, dog. What's up, dudes? Welcome back to the #1 YouTube channel in the entire world. Today we're gonna be talking about the 90-Day Fiancé tell-all because I just couldn't resist. I didn't want to make this video, then I watched it, then I was like, I need to tell all my friends about what I just witnessed because it's crazy. So let me get rid of my gun because I'm sure it's really annoying, and then we'll talk about Big Ed because he made another oopsies. In today's video, we're going to be spilling all the tea from the 90-Day Fiancé tell-all, and we're going to focus on Big Ed for this video. That being said, I'm going to make a video on every single couple because I watched the entire tell-all, and it's juicy. I love that they all chime in and talk shit about each other when they all are terrible at finding relationships and finding love, and they've all failed. And Yourwetsock private investigator found some pretty interesting things on No Neck Ed when I dug up some things from his past. So I'm going to be exposing a lot of stuff, so stay until the end of this video, fuckers. Now, while Ed is the most notorious of the bunch of the 90-Day Fiancé cast this season, I'm sure some people don't know who he is, so let's play a little montage to catch everyone up on all his greatest moments, almost like a highlight tape.
Last night when I noticed that your legs were kind of like mine. They were hairy. I'll make you do it. If you shave your legs, I'll shave my beard. Yeah, I don't like leg hair. It's gross. So this is mouthwash. This, your breath is not pretty. My concern is your health. I love you.
Pangit mo.
I love you.
Pangit mo.
Does that mean I love you? I want to look young for her. We're the same height when I'm sitting down.
Yeah, short.
If you're not going to talk about your past, then I'm not comfortable moving forward with this relationship. May I halik you? I love you, my queen.
Wow, great highlight tape. I'm willing to bet Big Ed has never had a highlight tape in his life. There's footage of Ed saying he used to work out with the football team, which I find hilarious because I played football in high school and college, and there's no way this dude would be let on a football field. What some of you guys might not know is Ed is actually a huge fan of mine. He actually commented on one of my last videos comparing Rose and Ed's YouTube channels. I'll link that video below my bio. It's really good if you haven't seen it, and I compare both their YouTube channels. Rose is obviously the winner, while Ed is the wiener, specifically the chode, because you guys know why. As you know, TLC has been posting some videos of Ed, specifically talking to his mom and then also talking to his daughter. And long story short, if you watch those videos of Ed talking to his daughter and to his mother, it's clear as day that when he's not pretending to be Big Al from Toy Story 2, he's out here making excuses and lying to his family members. You can also see by the way Ed treats his daughter that he's clearly father of the year. What? He's not father of the year? Well, is he husband of the year? No.
He cheated on her when she was pregnant.
Yo, what's that too? He's giving other people on the tell-all relationship advice while at the same time live streaming with girls that are like 18.
Now, okay, you know what? Hey, don't point your finger at me. Hey, don't point your finger at me.
I'm sure it surprised a lot of people that Big Ed cheated on his wife all those years ago because he's probably the most unfuckable person I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, enough chit chat. Let's watch the 90-Day Fiancé tell-all because I've never watched this before, so in a way you guys are my first. Roll the clip.
And Rose requested a translator to help her communicate today. When you were in the Philippines, you guys were able to communicate well. Rose, why do you feel like you need a translator now?
Pulls. All right, guys, I gotta pause this really quick and chime in here. It's such a stupid question that this interviewer asked. It's a big difference speaking English when it's not your first language on a TV show where you have multiple times to say your lines. They are different cuts. I'm sure each scene takes a lot of takes, especially when these people aren't good actors. It probably takes a long time for these contestants to get their lines right, regardless of whether they speak English or not. This is live. It's perfectly reasonable for her to bring in a translator so she can really convey what she's thinking. It's an obvious question. The interviewer, she's a journalist, and honestly I wish I was there to be like, hey interviewer, do you speak another language? No?
I can explain my feeling right now. So
What are your feelings, Rose?
angry.
You're angry. You're angry right now. Why are you angry?
I feel angry. I feel upset. I feel all over Ed.
Okay, it seems like the interviewer is adamant that Rose speaks English to answer these questions, but Rose just stated that she's not as comfortable speaking in English and wants to use her translators.
Ed, how does that make you feel to hear Rose say that?
I'm confused.
I'm confused.
What are you confused about, you dork fuck? Here's all the things you did, Ed. Told her she had hairy legs, told her she had bad breath, lied about never wanting children, didn't give a shit about her kid, insulted her family, culture, home. What exactly are you confused about, buddy?
Is this the first time that you guys are seeing each other?
Immediately when I got back from the Philippines, we FaceTimed a little bit, but then the last time was, I think Rosemarie wasn't it around Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Did you make a special call on Valentine's Day?
I didn't.
Okay, Wet Socks, let's do a fun group activity right now. Who do you think is lying, Rose or Ed? Let me know in the comments right now. I think Ed's lying because he's lied at every moment that he's been on the show. He's also the same guy that's vindictive enough to make fake accounts to harass Rose on Instagram. And we all know why he did this, because he's peanut butter and jealous all over his dick, because Rose is actually successful on YouTube and he isn't.
It's spicy.
And he only has views on his YouTube videos from me, because I'm his fucking daddy.
Who is your daddy?
Rose, is that true?
No. Siya po yung nag-unang nag-message sa akin eh.
Oh, it was Ed who reached out first. Ed, is that true?
I can show you the messages. I have them all here. She reached out to me. If she was so angry with me, why did she reach out to me on February 9th?
Ed is such a boomer. I love that he shows a screenshot of Rose with a cat face filter, like that proves anything, when you can't see the date. The date is actually blurred out.
I don't know who that was.
If you took a screenshot of it, that doesn't prove that you called her first or she called you first. That doesn't prove who called who first.
Oh my God, this is so good. Rose, you reached out to me. You wanted to start a relationship again and wanted me back and wanted a present for Valentine's Day. You wanted me to come and see you.
Look at Rose's face. She's so disgusted right now, guys. Who believes this? There's no way she wants you. There's no way she would talk to you. She has a thriving career on YouTube. She doesn't need to be on the show. She doesn't need 90 Day Fiance. She actually has the most followers out of any contestant on the show. So Ed, you can keep your $1,000 you made per episode. You can also have your Instagram followers. Everyone knows you bought like 200,000 fake followers on Instagram.
Thank you.
Also, what happened to the $5,000 worth of gifts that you supposedly sent her family that never came? Are you still confused about what you did?
I'm confused. Sean, I was ready. I missed Rose. I love Rose. I was ready to give up everything. My daughter, I was ready to give up my daughter. I had already repaired that relationship with Tiffany, but I had feelings for Rose, and I was ready to go back until I went on.
Father of the Year, everyone. He was ready to give up his daughter for his relationship with Rose. That's really comical because he just repaired that relationship with his daughter and is like, I messed up. I love you. Meanwhile, he's on the 90 Day Fiance tell-all talking about how he's ready to give up his daughter. Also, I don't know why we have to create a biblical scenario to where we have to sacrifice our children in order to go out with someone in the Philippines. Yo, fuck my kid. I want to be in a relationship with Rose. I'm in love.
But then I go on your Facebook and I see a picture of you holding a watch. This is you and your girlfriend. What is this, Rose? Please tell me what this is. Rose has been in a relationship with a girl since we left Palawan, February 9th.
Okay.
Look at it. Look at the text. It's
Okay.
right here.
So Ed is throwing out an accusation that Rose is actually in a relationship with a woman. We've covered this topic a little bit in past videos. I love how Big Ed is like, I got you, you're a lesbian, I have evidence. You clearly said she got in a relationship with this person after you guys already broke up. So this proves nothing. This is not a haha in your face moment.
Are you now in a relationship with a woman?
For now, no. Before, after the break, Ed.
So after you broke up with Ed, you started a relationship with a woman.
Yes, because I want to move on.
And look, there's nothing wrong with that. If you can love whoever you want.
I love that he goes right on defensive mode. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. By the way, just want to throw this disclaimer. Like, please, we all know your TV manager's in the room with you like...
I did not know that Rose was bisexual, or I didn't know that.
But what were those pictures that she sent to Ed? They look like very, pretty sexy pictures. Was she trying to get back together with Ed?
Okay, it's clear as day that this interviewer is against Rose, and I think TLC might be a little mad that Rose has a bunch of success on YouTube. Maybe that's why this is happening, because Rose didn't send sexy pictures to Ed. Those are filters. When you're FaceTiming, you can put those on yourself, and it's like a cutesy filter. How is this a sexy photo?
Isa may gusto, ma'am. Sabi niya sa akin, pwede ko ba daw siya bigyan ng pangalawang pagkakataon?
I want to know what Rose is saying. Can I just have the translator just tell me what is she saying right now?
Okay. Yeah, Rose was saying that actually Ed wanted to get back together and that he was asking for a second chance.
No, good.
Ed, you're the worst liar ever. I 100% think that you were asking Rose for a second chance and you wanted to talk to her. And how vindictive is it to want to talk to somebody and be like, give me a second chance, and then take screenshots like a creepy little weirdo, and then maliciously wait until the tell-all to paint the picture like Rose hit you up first and she's interested in you and she wants you back and she's simping over you? Please, dog, we know who the simp is in this relationship. It's Big You, big loser.
Let's bring in Ed's daughter, Tiffany, who has been listening in from her house. Hey, Tiffany, how are you?
Hi.
Hi, Tiff.
Hi, Tiff. I just said that I would give you up for a relationship with Rose.
You heard your dad say he was willing to give you up to have this relationship with Rose. How did that make you feel?
That, I will be honest, I was pretty shocked to hear that right now, that when she reached out to him again, that he was willing to jeopardize our relationship again.
This is so toxic.
It sucks. I mean, I'm his only daughter, and he's willing to jeopardize our relationship again.
It's textbook narcissism, how when his daughter's conveying how she's feeling, she's really upset about this, Ed is in the corner crying, trying to draw all the attention to himself.
I put everything on the line, and I'm sorry. And I hope you know I love you so much.
I put everything on the line for love. What exactly did you put on the line for love? You brought your brand logo on your suitcase and advertised your whole logo and your brand the entire time when you went to see Rose. You literally did this for clout, and it's obvious you did this for clout, and we can tell the kind of person you are by how in your Instagram live videos, whenever somebody shows up, you're like, oh my God, are you famous? Are you famous?
I wish you shaved that motherfucking pubic off your motherfucking face. Who the fuck you think you're to cuss ass nasty ass with all them?
I was just following my heart. I'm an idiot. I fell in love.
Ed's like the dad that repeats the same joke 5 times. He already said he's stupid and he's dumb, and I'm an idiot. He already said that on the pier when he was talking to his daughter, asking for her forgiveness then.
I'm a dumbass. I'm a human funny dumbass. I risked my relationship with you, and I'm sorry. I apologize, because I was in love.
And I'm sorry, and I apologize, and I was in love. It's not that hard. We can all do that. I need more. If you're gonna have a career as the Penguin in the next Batman movie, I'm gonna need more emotion.
And that's what love does. It makes you do stupid things. I was blinded. And it was a mistake. Now I know it's a mistake. And I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson.
I feel like his daughter is so used to it at this point because she's probably been manipulated by her dad her entire life. And it's kind of sad to see. But on the other side of it, it's like, okay, she's really old. She should probably cut this cancerous person out of their life.
Is there a question that you would like to ask Rose?
I mean, Rose, what did you see in my dad? I mean, did you really love him? Because he really did love you. Because he was willing to give me up.
Whoa, Tiffany.
Oh, coming in there a little hostile with that question. I don't really like your tone.
Yes, I really love your dad. I really
Don't get a tone with me, please. I'm just asking you a general question.
Yo, Tiffany, dude, I know you're mad because your dad said he would give you up, but Rose didn't have a tone with you, bro.
Did you have true feelings for him?
Yes, of course, yes.
Because to be honest, from what I've seen, it didn't really seem like it.
Hey, Tiffany. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Of course she loved your dad. She had sex with that creature. She should get a green card right now because she had sex with No Neck Ed.
Gross.
Second of all, she paid him nothing but respect. She was nothing but sweet and kind to him. She never lied to him.
Kasi ang hirap kasi ngayon nagsisinungaling siya na nagsisinungaling para itago sa sarili niya na, alam mo yun, hindi makita ng ba't tao yung ugali niya. Ako ma'am, tiniis ko lahat yun eh. Kahit napakasama ng ugali niyan eh. Nasa likod doon, harap ng camera sa akin, tiniis ko yan eh. Kaso kala ko anong ginawa niya eh.
Oh, I hit a nerve.
I can see now why Big Ed said,
My daughter's literally just like me.
and you know what? This happens when a stupid person breeds. They create more stupid people. Ooh, I struck a nerve. Why? Because she's speaking in her native language and she's clearly upset because she did nothing but treat your dad with respect and he didn't treat her with respect. You're on the wrong side of the argument, Tiffany. I hate to bring this up, but here's the entire world's thoughts that Rose is great and she did nothing wrong and your dad's a huge asshole. And then here's you, still chasing after the father figure that wants nothing to do with you and only uses you and manipulates you. And you know what, at first I was rooting for you, Tiffany, because let's be honest, guys, we've all had toxic family members and we've all had people manipulate us. But seeing this girl attack Rose, now I'm not on your side.
I can tell Rose is very upset.
Ako sinungaling niya.
I'd like for the translator to tell me what Rose is upset about.
Okay, Rose is saying that she feels that Ed doesn't see or appreciate all the effort that she did for the relationship, and that
But what effort?
Like, really? Is this what you guys wanted? You wanted to bring Ed's daughter on to actually bully Rose too? So it's a 3-1. Why didn't you have Rose's sister Maria come on the show? Someone that actually played a key component in the season.
You know, she asked me for money, and I still don't know if Rose is involved or not.
And that was the reason the entire season that he didn't want to be with Rose. So why did you bring Ed's daughter on when she's not even part of the storyline? Meanwhile, you could have brought Maria on to set the record straight about the fact that she never asked Ed for money and he made the entire thing up.
Ed is lying and trying to hide the fact that he wasn't really a good person to her.
But what about all the secrets?
What about all the secrets? Okay, Tiffany, let's tackle all the secrets. What about all the secrets your dad had? What about he shows up and he lied about his height? How petty do you have to be to lie about your height?
You're a dork.
He lied about the fact that he never wanted any more children, which is a huge deal breaker in a relationship.
Hey, I love you. I love you. Hey, I love you.
Can you guys tell how tall I am right now from seeing me on camera? No, you can't?
You hid so much. Like,
Yan, lagi ko pa ulit-ulit ko pinapaliwanag at hirap na ako mag-English, ma'am, na intindi niya sinasabi niya.
I can understand why everyone's so heated about this because it does feel like everybody's ganging up on Rose and they're not even bringing rational thoughts to the discussion. They're not even bringing out good claims.
Love yourself, period.
Rose is saying that she really doesn't care about his past,
Oh my God.
and that Ed had actually asked her to go on video calls on multiple times and even asked her to go on a sex video call with him.
Really?
I'm honestly not surprised about this. Ed radiates that creepy sex tourist energy. Also, not to mention he has alleged sexual harassment allegations brought up against him. This season is wild, dude.
I'm saying it's a lie. It's just a lie. Oh my God. It's a lie.
Rose was saying that during one call, Ed was asking, why are you always sad? And Rose was saying, well, we have a lot of problems here. And so Ed said, well, get naked now and I will pay you. Get naked in front of me, do it now, and I will send you money.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think Big Ed did it? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let's get the track record clear. Rose has lied this many times. Meanwhile, Ed has lied this many times. So I believe Rose, 100%.
How do you make this up? How do you come up with these ideas? Are you kidding me?
No, you're a liar. Always you're a liar.
Don't start making up stuff. That's ridiculous. Come on.
Wow.
When the Mucinex commercial guy gets canceled, woo! Germ-free, baby! Yo, my boy Ed is sweaty right now. Look at him sweat.
Ed, you know, looking back now, do you believe that was wrong for you to do those things? Do you think that it was rude for you to ask Rose to do those things?
So first of all, I don't think I was wrong in asking. I was wrong in the way I asked.
So from one person with a brain to another, when someone says, do you think that you messed up here? And you said, well, I don't think I was wrong in the way I did it, but wrong in the way I asked, it means you don't think that you were wrong. He's also really bad at owning up to his own mistakes, and that's clear as day. So I think that if you're 54 years old, you're still continuing to act like this and be vindictive and malicious, you're not gonna change.
I love Korean women. And here's where I blew it. And Tiffany and I had a conversation, and Tiffany's like, Dad,
Yeah.
why in the hell didn't you get a test and walk down and when you got in the middle of, sat down with Rose and said, Rose, look, I just took a test, I'm clean. Will you take a test?
I know a lot of people are nodding their heads in agreement. I agree too. I think you definitely went about it the wrong way and you should have got tested yourself. And actually you could have made it like a date, like, hey, let's get tested together. There's nothing wrong with that. I find it strange that a 54-year-old man had to hear how he messed up from his daughter. And by the way, your daughter sucks too. So I don't know if it's just everyone in this family sucks. They have small brains and small dicks.
So first of all, Rose, I apologize for asking you to shave your legs. But let me explain. I live in Southern California. Women in California, they laser their legs. So
if you're not a looker by any way, shape, or form, why are you critiquing someone on camera about their physical appearance? It's plain as day. From a 54-year-old man that's filed bankruptcy twice, has failed in business and in life his entire life, I would expect someone to have more humility. I would expect someone to not go to a third world country and treat a girl like this.
I apologize. I apologize.
I did give him a hard time.
Shut up, Tiffany.
It did weird me out. I'm going to be totally honest. It was weird. It was weird for me, and I wasn't used to it. But I apologize if I hurt you.
I hate this scenario, and I feel really bad that Rose is crying and she's so visibly upset right now, because it is really frustrating for someone when you know the kind of person that he is on and off camera, and then for him to come on now and try to be like,
I'm sorry that I did that to you. I just want forgiveness.
and he wants to come on here and pretend like he's a changed man. Like, dude, 2 minutes ago you were trying to give up your daughter for the second time. You haven't changed in any way, shape, or form.
I've been to North Korea. I'm just kidding.
I can accept your apologies. Why? Why? Because you always hurt me, and you up cam, you embarrass me, you up and cam, you embarrass me. I accept you are always embarrass me because I love you, but you're always a liar.
I was not trying to make myself look good through my own natural dumb ability.
I love that he falls back on dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm an idiot. No, Ed, you're not dumb. You're a manipulating, vindictive, little man with a little heart. We know, and the world knows, that you're a shitter.
I made a fool out of myself, and I apologize that it didn't work out, and I still love you. I'll always love you, and I'll always love Prince.
And I love you, I'll still love you, and I'll always love Prince. First of all, you didn't give that kid the time of day. And we know by how you parent and treat your daughter that you don't really care, you don't have a loving heart, you're a very selfish person.
Having some flashbacks of, similar situations that I've dealt with in the past with my relationships.
Yes, Darcy, go off, sis. I love that Darcy's commenting. She's like the 90 Day Fiance version of Trisha Paytas, so I'm excited to see what she says about this.
Big Ed, I understand what you're trying to say, but it's not coming across right. I think women should be honored and respected.
I love the girl power that's going on. Leave it to Darcy to snatch Big Ed's wig. I'm all for it.
I have trust issues. She wasn't being honest with me. I had the right to ask, and she wasn't being honest.
Were you being honest with her? 100%.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I lied about my height. 3 inches.
Oh, I think she struck a nerve.
3 inches on my height. Okay, whatever.
And why didn't you tell her before you even went there that you didn't want kids? You knew she wanted that.
Darcy, I'll be damned. You took the words right out of my mouth. You didn't just lie about your height, Ed. You lied about the fact that you never wanted kids to begin with.
That was hindsight's wrong. I didn't want kids. Raising kids in America, as you know, you have 2 beautiful daughters. They're expensive. They cost money.
Really, that's hindsight? No, that's important. That's a really important factor of this situation, is that you lied the entire time during the relationship. I love that you get a little all that hindsight move.
That was hindsight.
When it comes crunch time, you want to use your finances as an excuse to not be with this girl and say kids are really expensive in the U.S.
I think the problem was you were worried about the money. Not her.
Okay, you know what? Hey, don't point your finger at me. Hey, don't point your finger at me.
I'm protecting people that, have big hearts.
Yo, Darcy, queen, go off, dog.
I'm going to stop you right there. I got a question, Ed. Are you going to sit here and tell me that you genuinely love Rose?
I'm going to say it. This is great TV. I love that all the cast members chime in and give their thoughts and are coming after Big Ed right now. It's pretty funny.
Yes, I did love her. In my heart, I was in love with her. I was in love with her.
Why is Rose saying that you used her? That's what I want to know. Because it looks like you did use that poor soul.
Okay, well, that's your prerogative.
Well, that's your prerogative. No, dummy. It's the consensus of everyone in the world. It's what everyone that watches the show and has a brain says. It's not even debatable. You used this girl to get famous because you failed your entire life and you couldn't make it on your own. Without your publicist and your TV manager, you can't have a career. You had to go this route because you don't have any talent.
No, don't tell me to hold on, Ed. For you to say the that you said to that woman, no American woman would ever put up with it.
Yo, snaps, baby girl Lisa's right. No American would put up with that. And you know what? To everyone in the Philippines, not all American guys are like Ed. So please don't let this scare you away from American guys. We're not all like this. Actually, we don't claim him. And I think Rose should get citizenship. Anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to end today's video. Let me know who you guys want me to talk about in the next video. I'm going to be talking about every single couple on 90 Day Fiancé Tell-All. So let me know who you want me to talk about. I'm even going to make videos on couples I haven't touched on yet, such as Avery and Ash and Yolanda and William. So let me know who you want to see first. Comment below, subscribe. Let's be friends. Follow me on Twitch right now.